Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. Been doing a lot of scrapping since I seen you last. As you can see over here, it's all my steel. Let's bring you over here first before I show you what I've been at. Buck is getting heavy. Bits has changed. A good bit of copper, stainless. Filling up the stainless steel container for the minute. I have a bucket underneath there full of wire. Just filling up that just till I get it out the back. Just keep piling up stuff there, brass. So I've been clearing this corner. As you can see in here, there's not as much left in it, barely anything. Still this bucket to clear out. I've been taking a lot of plugs apart, but you're doing bit by bit, breaking up things. I've been stripping this out. Well, been taking about 45 screws out of it for what's in it, maybe a tiny bit of wire, and what I'm after is the motor inside. But what I'm doing now is going to try and clear some of this away up here, like the radio and stuff like that. So on Thursday I will be bringing you along. I have the biggest pickup I ever done. One of my connections for where I get my scrap electrical stuff like this, they can't sell electrical anymore, and they started laughing, telling me the boss man wants to have a talk to you at can you wait on? I said, all right, what did I do wrong now? Am I not getting scrap no more? What's going on? So they still come in the scrap, but just can't sell it, so just put it in a container for me to pick up once a week, maybe sometimes twice. But a shop closed not far from me, a light shop, chandeliers, all brass lights, things like that, and there's something like 2,000 lights, wall lights, big lights hangs down off the roof, all brand new in box. They sold some of them and they were going well, so there's so many left, all new in box. So I'm going to get that Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to do, because it's 2 transit vans full to the neck of stuff left. I don't know what to do. I'll try and sell some of it I can to make money. I think there's about 30,000, 25 to 30,000 worth of stuff, lights still left. I'm going to be bringing my dad along with me, so we're going to be sorting out stuff, and I don't know, will I scrap the brass fit lights, and there'll be a shitload of brass in it. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to try and fit as much as I can in my own attic, and where else I can do it, so I'm trying to sell it off cheap and maybe make a few thousand on it, quick enough if I can, do it bit by bit. So we'll see where it goes. Sorry for ranting on. So we'll do a bit of scrapping here, so it'll be something good to look forward to see. I took the top off this piece of plastic, rubbish. Just throw it over there to the side. So get this camera down. Well, all I've been after is this motor. If it comes out now. A couple of more screws. Find a Phillips head screwdriver's better. It's a lot of work for one little motor, but I'm just finished working out tonight. That's how dedicated I am at this kind of work. It's a full-time work job. I spend an hour a night while ourselves is watching the soaps when the kids are in bed. I just come out here to the side, and this side room here, and just start scrapping away, taking things apart. So that's what I do for an hour while she's watching that. There's nothing on this worthwhile. A bit of wire. Get away with that on it. So I don't know what the price of scrap here is in Ireland at the minute. It's been a while since I sold any. But yeah, we're taking out handy enough. What I can say, is be reasonable enough. So that's a motor. Let's see how we want to work this. We'll have to break this off some way. Try without killing myself. Jeez, that's tough. I wonder what I get away with that on it. I doubt it. Let's see. What we'll do is, we have the motor anyway. I'll hit that with the hammer during the day. We'll put that down with the rest of the little motors. They're all adding up down there. We'll see. More scrap. Let's see, we'll get something else here to take apart. Phillips. That's more like it. Coming out better. So this all has to be scrapped out, so won't be any good in it, but still has to come out. There won't be much in this. I wouldn't say a bit of wire and a little bit of transformer, copper transformer maybe, or something like that. But it can shock you sometimes. All adds up this wire. Try and get through these quick. The ribbon wire, all adds up. Like, I could strip 10 or 15 things like this a night. People won't think it's much, but when you keep scrapping like this, it adds up over a couple of weeks, couple of months. Wire adds up. Big thing for me this time. I'm going to try and sell it in, if anyone can help me, in Northern Ireland. I know the price of scrap is better in Northern Ireland, but as the rules different. That's why I'm trying to save up so much. Because I'd make on the sterling, and the price of scrap is better up in Northern Ireland. So once you get the sterling notes, it'll be worth more when you change it to euro. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is just playing up with me now. That's what I'm trying to do, is to get as much as possible over so long. Even if I just to go up with. If I hook up with just a trailer full of wire at one go, it'll be worth my while. That's all steel. And a little transformer, why not? It's all weight. It's all copper. That's the copper pile. What I'm going to do actually too is another thing. These big buckets, they're 20 litre buckets. I'm going to jam pack a bucket at a time of wire and stuff. You could easily fit 30 kilos in a bucket, so that's what I'm going to do anymore with them. Because filling the copper tanks, it's a bit hard to carry, to move and stuff like that. So buckets, I'd be happy. If I could fill my trailer with just copper wire, I'd be one happy fella. So a little transformer or a little motor, all add up them little motors. That's it on this. Bit of steel, bit of plastic. That over to the side. On to the next one. Two doors. Right, what we have here, we fill up screws again. Could be a bit more in this one, no doubt. That's a deep one. I'd take that out with a screwdriver. There's a lot of screws in these. This is where you get all your motors and your bits of wire and little bits of copper transformers and things like that. That's where it all adds up for me over time. Another scrapper wouldn't do this, but you get so much of this stuff. Your copper adds up. Your aluminium little heat sinks you could get in these, things like that. Now, I'll get the screwdriver for this longer one in here. There we go. Scrap pile is building up there too. Will this come off yet? No. Missed a few screws, as usual. What kind of make is it? Cheap brand, any? Is there any DVD or CD in it? Doubt it. Won't be that cheap of a brand. Let's see. We get into this. Ain't let me in yet. Right. This might not work to plan. A bit of brute force. Yeah, you can see there's a bit in it here, alright. A nice little transformer, bit of aluminium wire. Has it all. No, I don't waste any wire, so I'll take all that, put it into the bucket. Now, I even go to extreme to be testing this. Now, these are steel. If they were brass, I'd take them off. Piece of plastic. Right, this is where the problem was this time. Just board. It wasn't fully took off. There were screws holding underneath. Now, I even put these boards away for scrap and Irish, just chips and stuff on it. I haven't heard from him in a while. I did text him on Facebook and stuff. I have stuff there from him. I don't particularly want to get at in return. It's just, I'd rather see someone to do something with this kind of stuff than me throwing it all out. As you can see, there's some of it up here, laptops, phones, everything up here. It's just this where I just throw everything in for them, out of the way. But yeah, it's just nice to see someone do something with it than being dumped. Put this aluminium. Moffats, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, there's a bit going on here. Nice little transformer. Pop out now. Yeah. Let's cut this wire. Oh yeah, just waiting that. Now I'm going to be stripping these. Like I said, it's good copper now. I can't let that go. Throw them into the buckets for the time being. It's caused an avalanche. Hey, there's too much tools here now, anyway. So, to get rid of some of my plastic and things. Oh, phone just came off. Put you back up there. Oh. So what we do here, we take a bit of the wire off anyway. You don't want to be going too mad into it either. I hate to be leaving anything after me if I can. God, so much of that little wire in it. I'm even going to take this bit of wire I am. Here we go. Leave nothing after me. I've got a couple of times of bad dealings with scrapyards here down where I am, so I'm reluctant to be selling to them anymore because things were handled badly before over something. I was done out of a few euros, and it was meant to be done by print out a docket by machine, by computer, not by hand printed, not by hand done dockets, which I was told to never do by a very head up person in a certain place, which I don't want to, because I emailed the company, I did, about certain certain problem, which happened twice actually with 2 dockets. When you go in with a big load, did me out a few kilos in each thing. So look it, it's seen it, and they put a blank eye to it. So we'll see how it goes. The more volume you have though, the more you can sort things out. But if I am doing a deal down here where I am living, I'm going to be ringing up that day or the day before, maybe the day before or that day, and I'm going to say to them, look it, what's your price for this and that? I have this amount, and they can't really change a thing because I know what I have. So more aluminium, bend that up as much as I can. All the small little aluminium I'm putting into big buckets too. We'll see how that works. Now these Moffats, people say there's a bit, look, I stripped a couple before. They said there's a good bit of copper in them, but I don't know. What do you think? I can see copper, yeah. Was it worth it? But what's your time worth it? That's the thing. For me, yeah, that's worth it for me. That's good copper. That's heavy copper. Yeah, that's worth it. Stripping them anymore. That's scrap, wire, bit more wire, So we'll put this in here. Pull these bits of wire off. I'm very bad when it comes to wire. I don't waste anything. Wire is in absolutely everything. That's why I always get so much of it. I'd say at the minute I could have roughly 400 or 500 kilos of wire built up. So maybe in a year's time or before that, I'm just thinking now, I might just go up with just a big trailer load of wire and see what we can get for it to be worth my while. Just nothing on this. No. A little MOSFET. I'll put that to the side, we'll scrap that later. Yeah, that's everything off that one. Just this piece of aluminium, which I'll take it off. Sometimes that stuff on it. Yeah, I like these pieces of aluminium. Sometimes you have to cut the bottom off, but it hasn't got one of those little things you have to pull off. So yeah, clean aluminium. Oh, you'd be shocked how much aluminium you can fit in one of those buckets. Really shocked. So what do we have left? We have another radio. Getting overwhelmed here with stuff, so I have to see, can I make room? Let's sit there. No. Without falling. Yeah, let's sit there. We got this last radio. I call this one of the longest videos I've done, guys. There's a good motor in this, or a good transformer in this one too. Bit of weight to it. Be a nice bit of wire in it too. So I just undo all the screws again. Hopefully there's not as much in this one. That'll be probably for the transformer. 2 off there. Is there any more around? Could be some underneath on the sides, yep. Underneath. Put this camera up again a bit right. Throw all the screws off. A lot of screws to take off before you get into the good stuff. I rather doing this kind of scrapping on video because you get to see what problems I run into. I know people cut out stuff, but when I'm scrapping stuff like this, I'd like to do it real kind of time, if you can get what I mean. Like, it's not all easy going. You always run into, well, I always run into problems with stuff like scrap falling on me. and things like that. So if I can get this open and let you see what's inside it before we knock off, just show you these are very much worth it for me anyway. There we go. Get this box of stuff out, the box of fittings out of the way, or it'll go everywhere on me. Oh, loaded. A lovely big transformer again. This is absolutely rocking and rolling loaded. As you can see, there's plenty of wire in this. This is why you take these apart. I'd be happy to get these all day because it's everything I like: aluminium, transformers, copper, you name it, everything's there. Yeah, it's absolutely loaded, plenty of wire. As you can see, big nice copper transformer. Always there, always copper, never got any aluminium yet. So I'm very happy with this. I hit it with the angle grinder, stripped them out. And we have a tape. Cool. So that's it, guys. Very much thank you for watching. Subscribers, thank you. Keep watching my videos. Even if you want to share them, even put them on play in the background. Just get my view time up. It went down there a good bit after a while. I didn't put up videos for a long time. It's just I was so overwhelmed with stuff, scrap. I was finding it very hard to make videos, but now I have the chest mount. It's getting it better. I can record now while I'm scrapping, so it's not really putting me out of the way. So yeah, happy out with this. See you next one, guys. See you on Thursday with this new big pickup. So hopefully there's going to be plenty of brass in it. Hopefully. See you then.